In what promises to be one of the most significant diplomatic events of the year, the Prince and Princess of Wales are set to play a central and highly visible role in the upcoming state visit of French President Emmanuel Macron and First Lady Brigitte Macron to the United Kingdom. This grand occasion, which will unfold over 3 days from July 8th to July 10th, marks the first French state visit to be hosted at Windsor Castle in more than a decade, and all eyes will be on Prince William and Princess Catherine as they step forward to represent the future of the British monarchy on the global stage. The royal couple, both aged 43, will personally welcome President Macron and Madame Macron as they arrive at RAF Northolt. From there, William and Catherine will accompany the French first couple on their journey to Windsor, an act that underscores their increasing importance within the royal family and their deepening role in international diplomacy. The official ceremonial welcome will be nothing short of spectacular. Upon arrival in Windsor, the presidential couple will be greeted with full honors by King Charles and Queen Camilla on the royal dais on Datchet Road. A royal salute will thunder across Home Park in Windsor and simultaneously at the Tower of London, a fitting tribute to a moment of shared Franco-British history and friendship. From there, a traditional royal carriage procession will transport the French President and First Lady alongside King Charles, Queen Camilla, Prince William, and Princess Catherine through the streets of Windsor, culminating in a formal reception in the quadrangle of Windsor Castle. While King Charles and President Macron inspect the Guard of Honor, Camilla, Catherine, William, and Madame Macron will observe the proceedings with their trademark elegance and poise. Inside the historic walls of Windsor Castle, the guests will be treated to a stately luncheon in the majestic state dining room. The royal hosts will then guide the Macrons through a specially curated exhibition of French-related artifacts from the royal collection, an intimate and symbolic gesture held in the green drawing room. Later that day, President Macron and his wife will travel to London for a deeply symbolic visit to Westminster Abbey to pay tribute at the grave of the unknown warrior. This will be followed by a prestigious address in the Royal Gallery at the Palace of Westminster, where President Macron is expected to speak before members of Parliament. The day will conclude with a meeting with opposition leaders at Lancaster House. The highlight of Tuesday evening will be a glittering white-tie state banquet held in the Grand Reception Room at Windsor Castle. Both King Charles and President Macron are scheduled to deliver formal speeches, reinforcing the strong bonds between the UK and France. However, one question remains on the minds of royal watchers everywhere. Will Princess Catherine attend? While Kensington Palace has not yet confirmed her presence, anticipation is high. Catherine, beloved for her grace, intelligence, and elegance, has not attended a state banquet since November 2023, when she appeared in honor of the South Korean president. Though she joined the daytime engagements during the Qatar state visit in December, she was notably absent from the evening's banquet. Now, as she courageously continues her recovery journey from cancer, a battle she bravely spoke about earlier this year, there is hope that she may return for at least part of this landmark occasion. In a recent statement, Catherine revealed the post-treatment phase has been really difficult and life-changing, though she's putting on a brave face for the public and her young family. Her potential appearance would be deeply symbolic and emotional for both the British public and her international admirers. Wednesday's program will include a private visit by the Macrons to St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle, where they will lay flowers on the tomb of the late Queen Elizabeth II, whose close ties to France were well known. In a heartwarming and highly personal moment, the King and Queen will take the French guests to meet Fabuleux de Maucourt, a magnificent grey gelding gifted to Queen Elizabeth II by President Macron in 2022 in honor of her Platinum Jubilee. The former French Republican guard horse, now residing in Windsor, stands as a living symbol of the enduring friendship between the two nations. President and Mrs. Macron will also be hosted for a private lunch by UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer and Lady Starmer at Downing Street ahead of the UK-France summit on Thursday at No. 10. This state visit is more than a diplomatic formality. It is a moment of powerful symbolism. For the King, It represents the continuation of the monarchy's global role. For President Macron, it reinforces Franco-British ties in a post-Brexit Europe. And for Prince William and Princess Catherine, it is a significant stepping stone in their evolution as Britain's future king and queen. Their involvement at nearly every level of the visit, from welcoming the Macrons, participating in the procession, attending, or potentially attending, the banquet, and representing the royal family alongside the monarch, signals their growing leadership role in the House of Windsor. And should Catherine grace the state banquet with her presence, it will mark not only a triumphant return, but a profoundly human moment that will resonate deeply with the public. A princess who has faced adversity with strength and dignity, once again standing tall in the spotlight, shoulder to shoulder with world leaders.